after 3 years also he didn't come. The doctor went to see him. I expected you to be there in the joyous occasion. Why you didn't come? He said, how do I know that you have that occasion? I sent invitation to you. Oh, was that an invitation? Yeah. I thought it is a prescription. Because it came from a doctor, I thought it is a prescription and I sent it to a pharmacist. Pharmacist gave medicines. I took them and got healed. I got healed also. Then this doctor started worrying. Should I tell that it is an invitation? Why should I tell that he has already healed also? Thinking that it is prescription. Confusion like that will happen in our lives when we don't have the inner knowledge, inner devotion, and inner selfless action. Selflessness towards action. So this, because as long as ignorance is there, confusions arise. Confusions in us, confusions in others. Sometimes ignorance also gives some advantages some people. So that is what people say ignorance is bliss also. But that is not actually, but accidentally it might be or incidentally it might be. So coming back to our thing, the important thing is internal peace, internal devotion, internal knowledge is to be gained so that we experience the source of joy. But there is only one obstacle to that. That one obstacle is the ego. That ego says, I am the most important. I am the real. I am everything for you. I am your support. I am your helper. I am your guide. I am your destiny. Without me, you can do nothing. Without me, you can be capable of nothing. So without me, you can't achieve anything. Without me, you have no existence. Without me, you have no life. All this is a bluff into scripture. Ego is the biggest liar because it is a product of Maya. Maya is the power of God. So it is a product of the power of God, which is saying that it is real. Like sun's reflection in a mirror says, I am original sun. That sun in the sky is fake. I am original. So there are people to believe like that because they show 100 mirrors. In 100 mirrors, there will be 100 reflections of sun. All of them say we are in majority, so we are right, that is a minority, so the real sun is wrong. So fake people are in majority, real people are in minority. That is true. Real sun is one, fake reflections are many. Many reflections are majority. People also are ignorant, so believe that only. What is ignorant people? Who believes? People can't believe that because people are like sheep. Sheep will go and fall in one ditch, all other sheep also will go on the same ditch. Like that. But the point, that is why ignorance has to be removed, knowledge has to be gained. Emotional upsets have to be removed, devotion has to be gained. It channelizes the emotional energy towards a higher level of love. Similarly, selfishness of ego has to be removed, so selflessness of karma yoga has to be gained. That is why it is very important. And another thing which we have to know is, see, where is this happiness? Not people like us. A person like Narada, Narada means what we have heard in many Puranas, in many incidents. Narada is the only person who has got permanent residency with permission to visit any loka, anywhere, whether it is Brahma Loka, Vishnu Loka, Shiva Loka, Goloka, Indra Loka, or any loka of Rakshasas, Asuras also. Anywhere Narada can go. Nobody can obstruct him. Any time, anywhere, or is permitted. The only being in entire creation is Narada. Like that. So he went everywhere. And then he understood that real joy is not anywhere. He understood that. So he went to Sanat Kumara. Sanat Kumara is one of the four Brahma Manasa Putras. He went to Sanat Kumara and then he asked Sanat Kumara, I have gone everywhere. I see people, they go to one country, they are in India, they come to America, they go to Europe, they go everywhere, and they say, here, we can actually go to all countries and continents on this earth, but any local, any continent, any galaxy, any solar system, anywhere he can. And such a person was gone everywhere, says there is no difference anywhere. This real statement, when he says it is all recorded, it is recorded in Chandogya Upanishad. It is not somebody's fabricated story, it is reality. So in Chandogya Upanishad, which is recorded. That Narada went to Sanat and said, I did not find real boy anywhere. You tell me where it is. Then Sanat says, you are finding, you are trying to find it outside. That is why you are not finding it. You are trying to find it inside. It is there. How to find it? Then he says, Yo vai Puma Tatsukam. Yo vai Puma Tatsukam. Na alpe Sukhamasti. Na alpe Sukhamasti. Bhumai Sukam. Bhumai Sukam. Bhumateva Vijignasidavya. Bhumateva Kumara says, highest alone is greatest alone is happiness. So, Bhuma Yo Vai Bhuma that which is greatest, highest, that which is infinity, that which is endless, that which is boundless, that which is continuous, that which is immortal, that alone is happiness. That's what is statement. Go by Sukham. And followed by Na Alpe Sukhamasti, that which is finite, that which is smallest, that which is lowest, is not at all the source of happiness. It is not at all happiness. So, Bhuma Eva Sukham. So, Bhuma Eva Sukham. The highest alone is happiness. He reassures again. And then he says, Bhuma Eva Vijignas. You have to gain only that. You have to gain knowledge of only that which is highest, only that which is greatest, only that which is infinite. And where is that? It is inside. It is you alone. It is inside you alone. So that is where later on, Narada also finally after gaining the teaching, learning, he says, Iti Bhuman Bhagavo Vijignasi Tabya. He says, Vijignasi Iti, he says, Oh Bhagavan, thank you for the teaching. I will definitely try to gain this knowledge. Definitely try to gain this understanding. So the point here is, ultimately, we have to gain that which is the infinite, that which is real. Anankaracharya also said, that which is finite, there is no contentment that we can get out of it. There is no satisfaction that we can get out of it. Whatever we gain in the mind, we still will be left with dissatisfaction and discontentment. So that is why Anankaracharya also said, how much ever you gain the finite, how many times you gain the finite, repeatedly gain the finite, but still there will be dissatisfaction inside, still there will be emptiness inside, still there will be something lagging inside. So we will be left with dissatisfaction, we will be left with incompleteness. So that Anankaracharya said, that which is finite leaves us with incompleteness, leaves us with dissatisfaction. So the source of dissatisfaction, the source of incompleteness is the finite. So then the source of happiness is the infinite. So that is where it is said, the highest is the source of happiness. One doctor got a call at 1 a.m. And when he answered the call, line, the person said, if you don't come now, I will die. If you don't come now, I will die. The doctor said, I have to. He had only doctor. Doctor is also a doctor. He had only another person in his house, daughter, who is a doctor, but a young doctor. But he woke up and said, please get ready in my emergency kit and then please help arranging some medicine. I have to take the car and go. I got this car. What did the person say? Daughter asked him, if you don't come, I will die. If you don't come, I will die. Then the daughter said, chill, dad, chill. Be cool. How can I be cool? When the patient calls, that call is not for you, dad. That is for me. One fellow is following me. One fellow is regularly proposing to me. You please accept my love. You please accept my proposal. He's chasing me. At night time, he calls and says, if you don't come, I will die. If you don't come, I will die. Okay, I will die. I am not interested. I don't want him. He wants me. Who bothers about it? I have my freedom. So, cool dad, go to sleep. The only dad understood wrong call, attending wrong call, accepting wrong invitation and right invitation also leads to problem. Because you should have knowledge. Ignorance will create so many confusions. So that is where we have to understand. World will invite us. Worldly objects will invite us. Worldly situations, worldly circumstances always invite us to get identified with them, to get involved with them, to get attached with them, to get enslaved with them, to get bound with them, to get limited with them, to get fascinated with them. We should have our choice. We should exercise our choice. Okay. Understanding them that it is your gift, you will go and experience and still be free from them. Because if they are there, it is okay. If they are there, not there also, it is fine. We have a way of understanding inside that if they are there also fine, if they are not there also, that is very much good. Because repeatedly we go into them, and again we are dissatisfied. Means there is something which is different, which has got treatment. Yes, that. Elderly American woman, American woman went to a ready-made garment store, and the same manager was there. She went to that manager and said, "You have to help me in selecting one dress for my marriage." Elderly American woman for my marriage. So the salesperson understood and he said, "Okay, I will suggest to you. There are so many. We have got a unique color pattern here. I will suggest to you. If it is your first marriage, pink color. If it is your second marriage, purple color. If it is your third marriage, light blue color. If it is your fourth marriage, blue color. If it is your fifth marriage, red color." Like that he went on and said, "If it is your 21st marriage, Halloween dress. You have to dress up like a Halloween." Why? Because that is what is fit for you. So, repeatedly the person is going the same kind of experience, again and again experience. That is what your mind is like a devil. Halloween. So that is what you have to understand that our mind, if it is not stayed and trained and tuned, it will be like that. So, devilish mind never be satisfied with anything in this world. So that is why it is that has to be trained and tuned with three different kinds of things. So that is why it is said Karma Yoga is important, Bhakti Yoga is important, and Jnana Yoga also is very, very important. When these yogas are there, they will try to mold us, shape us, and take us into a higher level. Otherwise, what happens? We are always going one way into the world. We are not coming alive. Once I heard that long ago in one of the European countries, in France, where now the fire is creating havoc in France. So, in that France, in the countryside in France, they introduced one-way traffic system for the first time. One-way traffic first time. Because people don't know, people knew only two-way traffic. One-way traffic first time. So what happened there? People went out of that village. They don't know how to come back. They didn't come back because of one way. So like that, we are also going one way into the world. We are not coming back only. In spite of repeated experiences of dissatisfaction, discontentment, unhappiness, reversal, jolts, shocks, upsets, letdowns, still we go into that. So that is where it is said we have to gain some knowledge. Artificial knowledge we gain, like artificial intelligence. Some people went to board a plane and then an announcement. Today we have an artificial intelligence plane, AI plane. Meaning what? There is no pilot, there is no flight attendant. No person. You have to go and sit, push a button, things will come to you. Push one button, things will come. Another button, food will come. Another button, you can tell anything, that will also be made there. Movie or song or whatever. So the announcement was going on. It's the AA plane, AA plane. And then you were all the types of button. And you are also going further more advanced. In future, AA will give you thought related responses. You think it will happen. You think it will be but now they are only verbal. They are only verbal. So they went on, and finally it said, "You will have a great time in this time. You will have a great time in this time." And you got stuck again. Immediately said, "You will have a great time in this time. Great time in this time. Great time." He got stuck. He did not know what to do further. people who boarded the plane got frightened. What if it goes up and gets stuck there? Will not fly anymore. What will happen? So they deplane fly. So point here is artificial intelligence, like artificial thoughts in the mind. Actually, the source is AI means artificial. Actually, the source of AI is human intelligence. The source of human intelligence is divine intelligence. Divine intelligence also is called as AI, Atmic intelligence. So artificial intelligence, the source is Atmic intelligence. AI means Atmic intelligence also. You have to understand that also. See, why? Because spurious intelligences are there, so many. That is like one happened, Charlie Chaplin came to know that there is a look-alike contest that was happening. Look-alike contest. We know Charlie Chaplin very well. So that look-alike contest also, Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest. It was happening. So he decided, I will also go and participate. Let me see what will happen. So when we went there were many other Charlie Chaplins also there because they are fake, they are not real. Look at like this, they dress up like that, they will be like that, they act like that, they behave like that. So like they are also here. All of them participated. And the results were announced. The real Charlie Chaplin came third. Real Charlie Chaplin came third. Fake people came first and second. They did so well that they included upon the judges so well that they felt they are the real stars. So like that in our world also, there are so many fake things. They have become appear, act, enact, masquerade, and behave like that. So we should be able to distinguish and discriminate between what is unreal and what is real. It is very, very important because real feelings are different, unreal feelings are different. Real love is different, fake love, unreal love is different. Real respect is different, mechanical respect is different. So we should be able to, that is why it is said, whether it is real or unreal, if your mind is clear, that my source of love is different, you are safe, you are fine, your peace and happiness are guaranteed. Like Gopi and Radha were in love, deep love, Gopi and Radha. Not that real Gopi and Radha, their names were Gopi and Radha. They were in love. And they wanted to be together for whole life. So Gopi told Radha, I cannot live without you. Radha told Gopi, I cannot live without you. They went and told to their parents. Parents had nothing doing, no nothing. We don't accept you, we don't accept you. This side parents said, you don't accept Radha, that side parents, you don't accept. So both of them said, what should you do, what should you do? Then somebody gave them the cut. When nobody is permitting you to live, you better go and think. So they decided to go to a cliff and one decided to hold hand in hand and jump. When both of them hold a hand in hand, that may be a problem. So we will jump together. Okay, we will jump. They decided. And ready, 1, 2, 3. Gopi jumped. Radha did not jump. Radha said, sorry Gopi, I thought of jumping, but I'm afraid of death. I want to live, I can't die. I thought that I can't live without you, but I can't die also with you. So I am sorry. So sorry. You will remember, he is falling down the cliff. Falling down. As Rama was watching, suddenly a parachute opened up for Gopi. Parachute opened up for Gopi also landed safe. Now Gopi knows she cheated. Radha knows Gopi cheated. Nobody will believe them anymore. Like that, our ego is cheating us. Our mind is cheating us. We don't believe, we don't understand that. Our mind misleads, our ego misleads. They are so close to us. They are actually like us. They are actually saying, I am you, you are mine. They are saying, but they deceive. You don't know that. That is what Shastra says. Our own mind is deceptive. Our own ego is deceptive. That is why that knowledge, that scripture, which teaches us what is real behind the ego, what is real behind the mind, is the reality, is the source of happiness. That is our own existence. Our own existence, the source of our own existence is the source of real joy. When we gain the knowledge of the source of our own existence, we will become always happy. We will become independent of happenings. Independent of whatever happens, doesn't happen. When we gain the experience of the source of our own existence, we will become continuously happy. Continuously, we keep enjoying what we are, what we will be, all that we will come. That is why it is said, we should gain the real knowledge, we should gain the real understanding of its meaning. The selfless activity is important. The real knowledge is important. The real devotion is important. That is why it is said, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga will release us from all the bondages, will make us experience the source of joy which is within us, which needs nothing except these three yogas to be practiced by us. So, by the divine blessings, have this person here on this day, auspicious day of Gurupurnima. I thank Harigaru, I thank Officer for making these things happen. And it is a blessing for all of us on Gurupurnima day, which is connected to Bhagavan. The symbol of knowledge, we also put it here and then have a satsang. We tomorrow, topic, almost similar time will be happy peace. Day after tomorrow at 6 p.m. will be real success. Choice is सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि मानस्य दुःखं भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Next program, we will announce it and let us start.
We're just gonna sit.
They've already cut this. Responsible one.
I am coming.
Hi Ji, how are you? Good Ji. You will be coming later.
So the Archana is going to start. Anybody who wishes to sponsor for the Pushpatali, that is Krishna Yaga, it is $25. Sponsors will get one Pushpatali to offer Baba.
स्वामी देवताभ्यो नमः विशेषेण साईनाथ स्वामी साईनाथ स्वामी देवताभ्यो नमः अस्य जमानस्य सह गोत्रोद्भवस्य वशिष्ठ सगोत्रोद्भवस्य सुदातानंद स्वामिनः गुरु अनुग्रहं प्राप्त्यर्थं साईनाथ स्वामी देवताः प्रेरितम् स्तोत्रं पुष्पार्चन पूजार्चन गुरुमुखेन समागम कर्तव्यस्ये यजमानस्य साईनाथ बाबू नामदेस्य अपराधेवी नम्याः